Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is the very last Pick a Stack of the year, and it's also the very last day of the year. Are you as excited as I am about the fact that this year of 2025 is just about over? Oh my gosh, I want it to be done so bad. Tomorrow is the first day of 2026. 2025 was a 9-year. If you add up the numbers, it adds up to 9. That's all about completions. Let's be done with some crap. Release everything and everybody. It does not serve your highest and greatest good. My tripod just went. 2026 is a 1 year. You add up the numbers, it comes to 1. This is all about new beginnings. So it is super important that we all set our intentions for this new beginning or these new beginnings. This is not just one new beginning, right? This is the opportunity we get to totally change our lives if we want to. And sometimes it doesn't matter if you want to or not, because your higher self is going to go, yeah, you don't get a choice. This was in our contract. This is a crown chakra singing bowl. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. This is third eye. This is a B. I don't know why I said crown. Hang on a sec. This is a B. This is a crown chakra. A, B. Okay, I got this. This is crown chakra. I love the tone of this. I love the tone so much I can't think. Crown chakra, B. This is available for sale in my shop. And I know what it sounds like in the recording, but you should hear this in person. And it's big. I mean, it makes my head look small. This is a big bowl. The big mama. So, if you want to do healings on yourself or your family or your loved ones or even strangers or the land or the air or the water, this is a really good bowl for that. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we're going to do here. Today we have 3 decks. Let's see, 2 oracle decks and a tarot deck. Each stack has a crystal. And your mission is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, the world, whatever, and choose a stack intuitively. I highly encourage you to use your intuition. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be communicating with them out there. And when we use our intuition, we're talking to our spirit guides, our ancestors, our angels, our higher ups, our higher self. Jesus, God, Great Spirit. Who are you talking to? Be very specific, okay? Be very specific. Because if you're just talking to, I don't know, well, could be out there, could be out there, could be out there. Be specific. I'm encouraging people to use your intuition, but you also have to use your brain. What comes out of your brain and out of your mouth is very, very important. It's not just random stuff, unless you're channeling. And then be careful who you channel. Only channel beings from the light, okay? Please. The world has enough demons in it. All right. If you're new to Pick a Stack, not if you're new. Wow, I am just like off. More so than usual. Angus, you gonna help me? Angus is sitting behind me. You see the little fluff ball? There he is. All right, so let's dive right in. First of all, I have to fix my tripod because it looks like I'm crooked. That's no good. Interesting. Might have to fix that. Okay. If you chose stack number 1 is what I meant to say. If you chose stack number 1, you're going to get a reading from the fabulous Priestess of Light. That is Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. Let's talk about your crystal. We went big today. My guides are like, we're going to finish this year with a bang. So we've got the big crystal singing bowl, which is crown chakra, B. And stack number 1's crystal is this big tower of clear quartz. This one's pretty, it's not milky, but there's a lot of stuff going on in here. There's like a whole universe going on inside this tower. Now, it looks really milky from what I can see, but that's not what I see here. I see lots of sparkles and there you go. See that? There's rainbows in there. There's all kinds of stuff going on. This one, do I have the weight on it? 4 pounds, 9 ounces. A lot of times I'll weigh these because people want to know, well, how heavy is that? Oh, it's about 4.5 pounds. This is a glorious altar piece or healing piece. If you have a healing room, a lot of times we have a centerpiece on our altar or in our healing areas or whatever. This is quartz. It magnifies, amplifies energies. It stores energy. It brings in the energy, receives it, and it transmits it. We've got the laser point end. See, I'm not even going to point it at you, but let's say I do. Pew, pew. And then we've got the broad end. So when we use these in healings, we use it like a tool, only you're a partner, not a tool to me. We use this to point the energy. We use this as a broad dispersal, or we can suck energy up through here and send it out. So these are amazing. They're not just a pretty rock. If you think it's just a pretty rock, you don't get it. And you're probably not watching my channel, because most of us know that these are our partners and we need to work with them. Okay? They are a partner, not just a tool. A lot of times there is a consciousness in here. Not always, but most of the time there's a consciousness. And they want to be in certain areas. A great example is I have the amazing clear quartz that belongs to Mike over here. She does not get along with the amazing clear quartz that I have on the other side of the room, which is why they are on opposite sides of this big room, because they don't get along. That one's a princess and this one's queen bitch of the universe. Respectfully. They don't want to be in the same room. So if you ever feel like, man, I feel like I should move this crystal out of the room and I don't know why, ask the crystal. Or if things keep falling over where I have these 2 crystals, ask the crystals, what's going on here? Are they not getting along? Because these 2 don't. And once you have that understanding, the princess over there, she brings all this light and love over here. And this one over here, she's not here for light and love, and she's not here for the humans. She works with the trees, and she wants to be by that window. Actually, there's one right there. She wants to be by that window so she can work with the tree right there. She's here for the planet. She couldn't care less about the humans, and she's told me that. The princess over there, she's like, I'm all light and love. Come over here, admire me, and I will give you love. So my whole point on this is pay attention to the crystal. Talk to them. Talk to them like you would a brother or sister. Well, be nicer than that, though. Just saying. So, because that quartz is from the quartz family, that is a master healer. And we love master healers. They bring in such amazing energy. Don't you? I'm going to turn you around because I feel like that's your back side. That's your front side. Look right at me. Beautiful. So we're going to get a card from the Priestess of Light. What do our stack one people need to know for the last day of 2025? What do they need to know? I'm thinking it's this one because it won't get out of my hand. Ooh, brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, and personal power. Card number 45. 4 plus 5 is a 9. Let's see what the book says. Brilliant beliefs. And is it the last card of the deck? Nope, it's not, but it's towards the end. Brilliant beliefs. So few people are taught to believe the truth about themselves. We go to school, we think we're learning stuff. No, we're not learning anything important. Not really. We don't learn how to truly live. And we don't learn anything about ourselves. Many people believe that they are not enough, not deserving, or not capable of making their dreams come true. These conclusions project a dark energy that brings unhappiness and blocks goals and desires from manifesting. This card is asking you to embrace your luminosity and remember your oneness with Source. Now, what I think is funny is as I look in my direction right now, like there is a luminosity because of the light behind me. So it's sort of emphasizing this card. Not my luminosity, but everybody's. Like, hey, we are all luminous beings of light. We're not taught that in school. We should be. It is this oneness that forges your truth and helps you heal your old hurts and misinformed beliefs. Even if lies about your lack of power and value have been with you for a long, long time, which they have since you were born, probably since you were conceived, it's never too late to awaken to your truth and let yourself shine. This is a time of renewed energy for you, and the snow leopards are signaling that you have the personal power to overcome your inner demons. In fact, you are now capable of making giant leaps in reversing these toxic mental patterns. When you do, your brilliant new beliefs will manifest a wonderful new reality, one that will match the resonance of your own luminous life force. And isn't it interesting that we get this card today? Today of all days. This is saying, let go on the last day of the year, a 9 card. Let go of those beliefs that you've been dragging around your whole life, that you're not good enough, that you'll never attain those big goals, that you're not going to have your dream come true, that you don't deserve all the good things. Yeah, it's all BS. Excuse me. The affirmation of this card is, I choose to believe in my unlimited power, value, and deserving. My life force shines with the light of my divine source. You do deserve all good things. I say this at the end of every one of my videos. You do deserve all good things. Maybe you need to get a crystal that amplifies the energies, that is a master healer, and you need to sit with that crystal and you need to say, thank you, crystal, for filling me with the unlimited abundance of healing from the universe and all the resources I need to make all my dreams come true this year. And then just say, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, I kind of got the tingles all over, you guys. What a powerful stack number 1. You're going to manifest your dream life because we're in a new cycle. We're starting over with new beginnings on a 1 year. And if you look at this tower, it looks like a giant 1. That was stack number 1. All right, if you chose stack number 2, stack number 2's crystal is amethyst. So I just did this weekend. I did a thing. This is a beautiful handmade pottery bowl that I got from the Renaissance Festival a couple years ago. And I would say who it is, but it is not signed. I looked at it after I was done and I went, oh, whoever made it didn't sign it. Sad face. So I can't tell you who it was. I know the booth at the Renaissance Festival in Minnesota, but I can't tell you the name because I don't remember. I just know where the booth is. So I got this beautiful bowl. Of course, I filled it with pretty crystals. And then one of my antlers, which is screwed onto the bowl. And it's all in amethyst. And this is a chevron amethyst right here. So amethyst is, again, a master healer. It's from the quartz family. Just like the clear quartz, it can amplify, it can transmit, direct, basically do everything that you need it to do. It is amazing as a healer. So a lot of times people will come in, I'm going to have surgery, so I need a good stone for my healing. I highly recommend amethyst because it is such an amazing healer. And I've had people, they're wearing an air boot after their surgery or whatever, and they stick an amethyst in there and they go back to the doctor and the doctor's like, wow, I don't know why you're healing so fast. What are you doing? And they're like, I'm praying. Really, they have smooth stones in their boot. And they're doing a prayer with that because you're talking to the crystal, right? We can call that prayer. It depends on how you say it. So amazing healer. Now, the fact that we have all this healing energy right here at the last day of the year, remember, I don't pick these, but my guides are literally saying you need to release what doesn't serve you from this past year. All the crap you went through this past year, release it. Do not hold on to it. No. Like I told somebody yesterday, all these events in your life are stepping stones. Step away from it. Step off of it. That's back there. You're not going that way. You're going this way. So they're just stepping stones. So let them go and let's move forward. And let's concentrate on moving forward. Let's live in the present moment and do the steps one at a time that we need to do to go forward. So if you're planning a trip, start planning your trip or thinking about your trip. If you're getting a new job, start thinking about what kind of job you want to have. Because you know what? The world is your oyster right now. It's kind of like when you're getting ready to graduate high school or college. What do I want to do next? And as we get older, we forget that feeling. I've been here for 15 years. I don't know what that feeling is like. So we need to embrace that feeling of, I'm excited. I don't know what's next, but let's do this, universe. I'm going to graduate. And that's what we're doing right now. We're graduating. So we've got all this amazing master healer energy to end out the year. And for stack number 2, we get Animals Divine Tarot. I love this deck. Artwork is so amazing. And that is Lisa Hunt. This is an older deck. I went to look for it a few years ago and it was out of print. And I haven't checked on it since, but I know at the time they were selling for outrageous amounts of money online. Used. Okay, what do our stack 2 people need to know today? We have a message for our stack 2 people. That one. Oh, I guess we're getting 3. 3. You ready for this? Okay, these 3 cards came out together. The Chariot. Something's moving in, and it's moving in fast. The Magician. The Magician is saying, don't worry about it. You got everything you need. You got all the tools. Everything in your life has prepared you for what is coming in on this Chariot. And the third card is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. That tiger has its front leg in the water. Now, this is Pentacles, which is earth. But the tiger has its front paw in the water, which is abundance. Pentacles are abundance. Pentacles are coins. I say abundance and resources because it could mean a new job, which ultimately is money. It could be a new house, which is a physical thing, which is material, which is money. Or it could just mean money. Money's coming in, but you got to take that first step. You got to put your paw in the water. When you do, I mean, we have 2 major arcanas out of 3 cards. That's super powerful, you guys. Major arcana cards are messages from the universe. So this is the universe's way of smacking you upside the head, saying stuff's coming in fast. And I love that she's riding this like wild boar. Usually it's 2 horses, but in this one it's a lynx and a boar. But she's riding confidently. She's like, we got this. And the Magician, again, there's a boar in there. She's got all of the tools she needs. So whatever's coming in is coming in fast. Now, sometimes people will watch a reading or listen to a reading and they're like, you said something was coming in really fast and nothing happened. Are you sure? Sometimes we miss something that's so obvious to other people, but we don't see it for ourselves. It could be somebody coming in through your door, somebody knocking on your door, something happening at work. You got an email. We think it a lot of times that it's going to be, something huge, like a great aunt dying and leaving us $1 million. I mean, it could be that, but it could also be you get an email that says blah, blah, blah. Or, for me, it could be somebody I haven't seen in a long time coming through the door. We don't know always. But this is saying it's something big. It's coming in fast. We've got all the tools that we need to deal with it. And the biggest tool is patience. But it does have something to do with abundance or prosperity. But you have to do something. You have to put your foot out. Put your not hand out. You need to take that first step, or at least prepare to take the next step. Maybe the step is, I'm preparing myself to receive. Hey, universe, show me how good it can get. Show me how amazing and great it can get. Okay, that's a good step. And I'm ready to receive. And I am worthy of receiving. I deserve to receive. I've worked hard all my life. I have. I'm a workaholic. I've had 3 jobs at a time so many times just because I'm a workaholic. And I do deserve all good things. I'm trying to teach you guys through me. I deserve all good things. Angus deserves all good things. You deserve all good things. We all do. So thank you, universe, for bringing in whatever it is you're going to bring in really fast. Thank you for helping me prepare for this my whole life. And I'm ready and deserving and worthy of whatever good things the universe is going to present to me. And it's kind of funny that your stone was the bowl, because the bowl is full of abundance. The bowl is full of quartz. It's full of pentacles. It's not just a crystal. It's a bowl full. So bring it on. That was stack number 2. coming in fast. You already have everything you need to deal with whatever it is. And you're going to step forward into your abundance. It's a B, crown chakra. Oh, it's going to be a weird day. I do these videos in the morning, so this is how it sets the tone for the day. Oh, stack number 3 is going to be a reading from the Chakra Reading Card deck. Let's talk about your stone. One of my most favorites, Golden Healer. This is sort of a tower, only it's smooth on the top. I just love that spot right there. This is one of my favorite stones, Golden Healer. I have a whole bunch of pieces in my personal collection because I can't get enough of this. This heals my heart. It heals my gut. It heals my head. Sometimes I'll sleep with a piece in my bed. If I'm not feeling well, I put it in my bed, and I usually get a big piece because I want to lay with it on me somewhere. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm still in the same position holding the stone, or sometimes it'll be next to me and then I just grab it and I do this. Yeah, I don't want a little tiny piece unless it's a piece of jewelry. I like the big pieces. Can I say? Golden Healer. So this is quartz. It's from the quartz family, but it has iron in it. Iron is what gives it the browns, sometimes it's even like a dark red, and golden color. So the cool thing about this is it's also grounding. It is a master healer, but it's also grounding because it has that iron in it. So it's root chakra and it's crown chakra. So it's everything in between. It's balance. It also just, the energy of it just feels yummy to me. I don't know how else to explain it. It's yummy. So Golden Healer. And I know, Joy, you're watching my videos. I know you love Golden Healers too. So yay. We get Golden Healer today. In stack number 3. The wind has picked up and it's snowing outside. At first I thought somebody was here and I realized, no, that's just the wind. Yay, we're in the Great White North. It's another snowy, blustery, wintry day. I really want to be a snowbird because I'm tired of this stuff. I'm tired of the cold, tired of the blustery winds, blowing the cold and the snow around. It's this one right here. All right. We get card number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is all about change. Now, there is a big change coming. Not just for me, but for my area, let's say, and probably the whole world. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten 555. 555, 555, 555, 555. Oh, here's a 555. And I'm at the point where I'm like, bring it on already, would ya? Because, come on. All the 555s are just, they're getting annoying now. So this is the card called Truth. And what's interesting is it has the scales. So if you're a Libra, this is you. But one scale's on fire and one is full of water. And they're still balanced. They're still balanced. Card number 23. Let's see what that has to say. So this is throat chakra. because this is the chakra reading card deck, they're all separated into different chakras. This one has a blue border. Blue is throat chakra. And it's interesting because I had to wear blue today. I don't know why. I knew I had to wear this shirt. So I had to wear blue. You have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder that the divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is truth in each moment. However, the challenge is to unravel this truth and understand what it means to you. Everyone has their own perception of the truth, their own personal understanding, and it is not always going to be the same as yours. You are being encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a particular situation. So what were you asking about? What was your intention for stack number 3? It's time to trust and believe in yourself and connect, follow, and express the truth that resonates deeply in your heart. You are constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul, and now it's time to truly believe and action this truth. You could be feeling confused due to taking on someone else's point of view or their personal truth regarding a situation. This is why we say don't let anybody else tell you what to do in a situation. You can ask for advice, but then you have to unravel whether that resonates with you. If it worked for them in their situation, it isn't necessarily going to work for you in yours. So use your intuition. Feel what resonates with you. Okay? That's your truth. If we had 10 people in this room right now and an 11th said blah, 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 you're going to have 10 different viewpoints here, right? Because they're going to look at the person's body language. They're going to feel the energy. They're not going to feel the energy. Like every single one of those 10 people is going to feel something different based on their life experiences and their truth and who they are. So as the saying goes, the truth will set you free. Once you share your truth, you will definitely feel a lot lighter and more at peace. You may be holding back the truth from someone to avoid hurting their feelings. It is now time to open up and be honest with yourself and this person and find a way to share your truth in a calm and loving way. I was just telling somebody that yesterday. Be honest, tell the truth, but be nice about it. We don't have to be bitchy these days, okay? We're all feeling these energies. We all feel on edge. But that doesn't mean we have to act on it, okay? We're all just trying to deal with whatever's going on in the world right now. So be kind to each other. It's very important that you share from your heart and honor how you feel so you are not swayed by how the other person receives your truth or how they react. Know that you are supported at this time as you shine more truth into your life. I feel like this card is super important these days. So if you chose stack number 3, or if you're just listening to the whole thing, stack number 3 is saying we have to live our truth, whether that's speaking our truth or hearing and then creating our truth from what we hear. Whatever it is, we need to be, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. We need to be living in our truth. Part of me is like, how do I say this? I got to speak my truth. A lot of people live their lives based on the fact that they don't want to hurt other people's feelings. I know several people that really want to go, they want to move and they want to go do this, but they don't because their spouse doesn't want to move. They don't want to move their kids. They don't want to disappoint their parents. They don't want to disappoint people. So instead of going over here and living their truth and their happiness and joy, they're staying here and creating their own little prison. We don't need to be doing that anymore. We're starting a 1 year. This is a new beginning. So, what's on your bucket list? What do you want to do? How do you want to start this next 9-year cycle? Okay, because that's what it is. It's a 9-year cycle. What do you want to do? Do you want to go on adventures? Okay, figure out how you can do that. Ask the universe. I really want to go on adventures starting this year. Help me. Thank you for helping me. Or, I'm kind of tired of this job. Universe, bring me a new job. Something that I'm joyful in. Or help me retire. Or help me meet my soulmate. Or whatever it is. Help me find fun. Help me make my life fun. Thank you, universe. Tomorrow is the first day of this next 9-year cycle. Set your intentions and live your truth. And ask your crystals to help. Ask the universe to help. Ask this amazing crystal singing bowl to help. Trapped, now's the time to chew your leg off and get out of that trap, baby. That was not me. That was one of my spirit guides. He thinks he's funny, but it's true. If that's how you got to get out of your trap, then do it. Metaphorically. Thank you for joining me. That was stack number 3. I love you guys. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, all good things. Because I know you're worthy. I know you deserve it. So get in receive mode. Because here it comes. Namaste. Happy New Year.